Hey guys, it's Michelle from the blog Fandom and Fitness. I wanted to do a quick review over some products that I have personally used myself along my fitness journey, kind of what I've learned, mistakes I've made, and just my personal opinion of the use of these products and how I felt about them. So I'm going to start with the first product that I actually started using. Nature's Bounty protein and vitamin shake. I got this because I had seen lots of posts and information about Shakeology, and after I saw the price, I saw it was pretty expensive. So I got this to cut corners and not have to pay so much for Shakeology a month. Nature's Bounty is a shake mix that you can find pretty much anywhere. Walgreens is where I got mine at. A lot of the times they have it on sale for like buy one get one free, and it's usually like $17.99 a canister, so it's pretty cheap for what you're getting. There are about 13 servings in this canister, and to be honest with you, I never finished it. There's 13 servings, but a serving is 2 scoops each, so you have it's backwards, sorry. This is Nature's Bounty protein shake and chocolate, just because it's the flavor that I prefer. So, the consistency of the powder is very much like Nestle Quick. It's very light and airy, it's fluffy, and it smells like Nestle Quick. There's no like vitamin smell. You can't smell as if there's any chemicals in it, or you can't. It doesn't have that minerally vitamin smell. Here is the container measuring spoon that comes with it. It's fairly small, as you can see. 2 of these is 1 serving, which this can only holds 13 servings. So theoretically, you would spend around $40 a month to have 30-day supply of this. It also comes in vanilla, which I do have the vanilla and I did try it. I didn't include it in this review because I have all chocolate products, and I felt it was the best to compare the same flavors instead of comparing different flavors of different products. So, but as far as the vanilla goes, it's not bad. It does taste very much like a milkshake. I can mix it usually with like almond milk or coconut milk, and it doesn't taste bad. It tastes actually very good. Sometimes I'll use a scoop of PB2, or I'll use almond butter or peanut butter. Really pretty much anything that you mix with it, it tastes good. It tastes kind of like a vanilla shake for like McDonald's or Rally's or something like that. But as far as the nutrient content in the back of it goes, it's about 110 calories a shake for 2 scoops, not including anything that you're going to mix with it. And the manufacturer's label recommends you mix it with 8 ounces of water. It mixes up pretty thin, so it's not gritty at all. It's actually surprisingly it's a good product for the price that you're paying. The only thing that I have as far as reservations go with this product is that it doesn't have a lot of ingredients in it. And I don't mean ingredients as far as the compound makeup of it. I'm referring to more or less the like the nutrient value. It doesn't have a lot of the same nutrients in it as some of the other products I've tried in the past. As you can see, and I've included some pictures as well on my blog of the labels on the back of these containers. You can check and see yourself. But like I said, it doesn't really have that many vitamins and nutrients in it. I mean, if you're on a very tight budget, this is a pretty comparable product to use. But if you are really like wanting to get the most out of your health and nutrition, this would probably not be my first pick, just because it does lack a lot of specific vitamins and nutrients that some of the other products actually do have in it. But like I said, not a bad product if you're on a very tight budget and can catch it, buy one, get one, then that's a great deal. You're getting a month's worth for about $20 after taxes. So yeah, the chocolate's very good too. Sometimes I'll mix peanut butter with this one too, but it's both of them, the vanilla and the chocolate, are thin enough so that I don't have to mix anything with it, and it still tastes okay, and it's not gritty or it doesn't have an odd texture, and it really doesn't have a bad flavor or a aftertaste hardly at all. So it's very much like just drinking a chocolate shake. The next product that I'm going to review is Vega Essentials. This is the smaller, less expensive, it's less quality version of the Vega 1 brand. I have used Vega 1. It's kind of expensive. It runs, I want to say, 50 some bucks for 18 servings, I think. 17 servings. They're about the same size canisters, but the Vega 1, which I didn't buy a whole container of it, I bought a sample pack, so I did sample some of the chai, the vanilla, the mixed berry. It tasted awful. If you've ever taken Tums or any kind of fruit flavored medicines for like acid reflux, it tastes chalky and fruity like that. But the Vega 1 was not bad at all. The chocolate, I didn't really care much for the vanilla or the fruit flavor. The chai was okay, but their best product is definitely the chocolate flavor. It is then kind of like the Nature's Bounty brand. The flavor did have a less than chocolate flavor to it. It tasted like chocolate, but it was not as good tasting as the Nature's Bounty. I wanted to buy it in packets first before I bought the whole container because it's pretty expensive to buy. And you only get 17 servings in a can. But this is the Vega Essentials. I don't have Vega 1 canister, like I said, I only have the packets. But this is Vega Essentials. And like I said, I got it in chocolate. There are about 17 servings in one of these containers. One serving is 1 scoop. The scoops are fairly larger than the Nature's Bounty, quite a bit. So you have this scoop versus this scoop. So it may have something to do with the size of the packaging. The containers are significantly different. The Nature's Bounty product is about half the size of the Vega, so that might be why the container scoops are so different. The Vega 1, the powder inside is a lot lighter. It does have a green smell to it though. You can smell definitely that it has some types of greens in it without having to look at the back of the label. It doesn't have a sweet, like chocolatey milkshake scent to it. But as far as this product goes, I'm just going to be honest with you, I didn't like it at all. Perk though, if you are trying to follow a vegan diet, the Vega products are vegan. The back of the container, this product clearly has less nutrient value than Vega 1, that version. It appears to honestly be comparable to the Nature's Bounty as far as their content goes and the nutrient value. It has 130 calories a serving, so whatever you're mixing it with, you have that in with. I'm not going to go into detail as far as like comparing the percentages of the different nutrients that's in it. I'm going to include pictures, like I said, and you can compare them for yourself. But, you know, I don't normally like my drinks shaken in a shaker bottle. I don't like the texture that it makes, and it's very gritty and powdery, and sometimes you leave chunks, and there's nothing worse in the world than taking a drink of that and biting into a glob of wet powder that's just dry powder on the inside because it didn't mix well. The Vega One product mixed well, but I don't like using the shaker bottle. I did have to put it in my NutriBullet. And the Vega One, like I said, I did put it in my NutriBullet, and it still had a horrible texture to it. I'm not one that's real picky when it comes to like healthy things because I like them. So it wasn't that this is something I wasn't used to and just didn't like the flavor. If you've never tried any kind of protein powders or nutrient meal replacement drinks, you may not like these at first. They can be an acquired taste. The first time I tried a shake, I didn't hate it. I thought it was actually really good. So it wasn't that I wasn't used to these types of products. It was more or less because it just tasted terrible to me. So that is the Vega Essentials chocolate. I did have another product that I was going to review in this blog entry as well, but I threw the container away before I got a chance to actually review it. I did drink the whole canister. It was comparable to the basics drinks. It does have pretty much the same nutrient value in it that Nature's Bounty and Vega One does have in it. But the only thing it did include was a filler, which made you feel full. The product was called Ideal Shake, and I think it may have been around $60 for a tub, which is close to the same size as the Vega Essentials Shake can. It had a lot of artificial ingredients, so if you're conscious about what you're putting in your body, you probably wouldn't want to try that product. The selling point they use with it is the fact that it includes this particular thing in it that makes you feel full longer. I apologize for not knowing specifics on it, but it wasn't initially going to be included into my review. But like I said, I have tried several of these products, so that one I kind of wish I hadn't tossed. Like I said, it pretty much tasted basically about the same as the Nature's Bounty. It tasted chocolatey, tasted like Nesquik. Those two products were very, very similar. The only problem was with either one of them, I didn't feel full. I didn't feel full for hours after I drank it. It was kind of like a dessert almost. Like I had a snack and I made myself a chocolate shake, but it was a little bit healthier than throwing ice cream and chocolate syrup and milk into a blender. So, but the last product I wanted to put into this review was Shakeology. And I actually get a lot of questions about smoothies that I make. I make a lot of green smoothies. I do have a lot of recipes for green smoothies. When I make green smoothies, generally I use protein powder in them. But I kind of, for convenience purposes and the fact I was still hungry for a while after I had a smoothie, I wanted to try a different product. And that's when I went to find the different meal replacements. So I found Shakeology. I've had a lot of people ask me about it who want to try it, but their major complaint was the price. I use Shakeology's chocolate. And actually my next month I've ordered the vegan chocolate just because milk-based products just irritate my stomach a little bit, but it's a good product. So the Shakeology, yes, it is expensive. First off, if you look at it as I'm dishing out $127 a month for Shakeology, yes, that does sound expensive. But when you break it down and you think about it this way, you're going to eat breakfast every day. If you are serious about your health and you're serious about taking your health to the next level, you'll eat breakfast every day. But if you're like me, a lot of times I don't have time to. So I will make a shake. The smoothies I was doing, but like I said, I was still hungry not long after I ate them. So I needed something that was going to fill me up for a while because I get busy at work or with the kids and I just don't have time to stop. And I don't want to eat fast food. And I don't really want to cart a bunch of bags with me to take snacks. So I will drink a shake, and this surprisingly does last for a while. And also, to be honest with you, I was incredibly skeptical when I first saw the products because there were so many other products out there that I just couldn't see how this one was so different from everything else. Like what made this one so special is in the fact that it's overpriced because it's part of Beachbody and it's sold only exclusively by Beachbody coaches and Beachbody. But no, if you look at the product packaging, you can clearly see that the ingredients in it is by far superior to the other products. I mean, it includes quinoa, flax, ginkgo, pea protein, which is a little bit better than some of the other proteins that they use. I believe Nature's Bounty uses. It's probably just labeled as protein. It just says proprietary blend, which probably means that it's full of artificial ingredients that they don't really have to disclose to you exactly what they are because of FDA regulations. But you won't find that on Shakeology's packaging. And actually, Vega One is pretty good about that too. Like they are going to explain to you, what's in it because it is vegan. It's all natural. It also includes, pea protein. It's cleaner. It's much cleaner to use than the Nature's Bounty. But back to the price. Yes, it is expensive. $127 a month out of your pocket just to have breakfast. But then if you just took 1 month and set aside the money that you would spend stopping and eating breakfast on the way to work, going to Starbucks. Like, for example, my work has a Panera in it, and that is my weakness. Absolutely love their quinoa almond oatmeal. But it's almost $4 a pop every time. Every time I would go to Panera and get that, I would also have to get a caramel latte. So I was spending about $8 every day on breakfast. And when you look at it in that moment, it doesn't sound like a lot. It's just $8. $8 every day adds up. Shakeology breaks down to around about a little over $4 a day to eat for breakfast. So, I mean, it's just replacing what you're already spending anyway. Not only are you only spending it anyways, you're just paying for it up front. You're buying it and you're keeping it for the whole month. Shakeology also has a home direct plan, so that way you can just have it ordered at the same time every month. If you don't need it, you can always cancel it and order it when you do. They come in packets. They come in a box that has either, I think it's 24 packets in it, and they also have some mixed variety boxes. So I think they have a barista version, which is like the chocolate Shakeology vanilla and the new cafe latte that just came out. And then they have a Neapolitan, which is chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. The only Shakeology flavor I've tried is the chocolate, but that's not because I've heard that the other products are not good. That's just because I know that I wouldn't like strawberry. I know that I don't like vanilla, and I actually do want to try the cafe latte. The vegan flavor is a little different. There's even actually like a tropical strawberry flavored one. But like I said, I don't like fruity flavors. So that one, I know that I probably wouldn't like the taste of it. So Shakeology ships in the packets or in a bag like this. 6 scoop. Scoop is much bigger than the other two. This is a whole serving for Shakeology. So you have Shakeology, Vega, and Nature's Bounty. as you can see, there's a huge difference in size of the scoops. Shakeology, I'm just going to be honest with you, I was really skeptical at the first time I tried it. I just thought that's just an overpriced protein powder, but it's really not, and I have noticed a huge difference in how I feel. You can make so many different recipes with any of these shakes, but for the most part, the other ones don't mix well with just water to the point where I can drink it. It creates a very strange consistency, and I don't like it. But actually, surprisingly, the Shakeology, most mornings I just mix it with water and ice. Sometimes I'll throw a banana in there, but for the most part, I don't. I just drink it with water. It has, they discuss a lot about superfoods whenever you think of Shakeology and Beachbody. And actually, it really does include many proprietary superfoods. So, and there's too many to list. Here's a few. You probably can't see because it's backwards on the camera, but on the back of the container, and you can go to Beachbody's product website and find the ingredients that's in this, as well as I'm sure you probably can Vega and Nature's Bounty and Ideal Shape, which was the other product that I don't have, but I also did use at one point. So I'm sure you can compare the ingredients to all these products yourself and make your best decision. To make an informed decision, you should probably research each product yourself. I am a Beachbody coach, but I am honestly not being biased with my opinion when it comes to this, because I was very much opposed to paying $127 a month for it. But as a coach, you get a discount, so I only pay $97 a month for this, which brings it down to much less than $4 for a meal, which I was paying $8. So yeah, it also has non-GMO in it, and it is a low glycemic index. So this product is actually very, very good. I only have one complaint about that product, is that it has this very strange smell to it. It's because of the ingredients that's in it. It's a smell you can get past. It's not a bad smell, but it is a vitamin E smell. And it does have a little bit of an aftertaste, which I think is whatever type of sweetener that is in it. It may be stevia that's in it. Yeah. So, but as far as that goes, this product is actually very good. It mixes well. It's not gritty. I haven't tried mixing it with just a shaker bottle because I learned in the past that I don't usually like it that way. And I just don't want to waste the product by testing it and seeing if I'm going to like it this way. So I just don't. And one other product that I wanted to give kind of an honorable mention to, but I don't have it anymore because my husband drank all of it, is the Garden of Life Raw products. They have a meal replacement shake, and we purchased the spiced chai latte, and it was actually surprisingly good. But it's all organic. It's vegan. It's clean. There's no artificial anything in it. But it was so thick. You mix it up, and it's like you have to almost put twice what it recommends on the back of the container because it just mixed so incredibly thick. It didn't taste bad. I did look up the reviews for it online before I decided to do it, and it got terrible reviews. Like, it has a lot of reviews about how bad it tastes was mostly everyone's biggest complaint. But I only tried the chai latte because I was terrified to try the other two because of the terrible reviews that it got. But surprisingly, for $39, I bought it at Whole Foods. It tasted pretty good. But I had to doctor it up a lot just to be able to tolerate the taste of it. But yeah, that's my review on these products. As I said, if it came down to ranking of these three products, where I would rank them at, of course, based off of price, taste, and ingredients inside, I would say, you know, third place would come for flavor. The third place would definitely be the Vega Essentials. It tasted terrible. I didn't like it at all. Second place goes to the Nature's Bounty Protein Shake. It tasted like Nesquik, but like I said, it also does have a lot of artificial ingredients in it. So it depends on what your goal is. If you're wanting to eat clean and avoid artificial fillers and elements, then this is not the product that you want. And the best flavor overall, I did give the Shakeology, with the exception of the weird aftertaste, which isn't even that weird. It's just like I've had, like sometimes when you drink a diet soda, sometimes you'll have aftertaste. It's sort of similar to that. As far as price goes, Nature's Bounty did win for being $17.99 and often being sold for buy one get one. Vega was more expensive for less product. You didn't get as much in it. And then, you know, Shakeology was kind of expensive, but for quality of product and the fact that that is a 30-day supply, the price actually does add up to be quite sensible, actually, when you think about it that way. But yes, that is my review of these 3 products. I have personally used them all, and I feel like I'm giving an unbiased opinion of these products, even though I am a Beachbody coach. There are pros and cons to all 3 of these. It just really depends on what your goals are, what you want to get out of your workout plan, what you want to get out of your meal replacement. But yeah, and I will try to do another video blog here soon on the 2 workout programs that I'm doing. I'm actually doing the 21-day fix, and I am doing hammer and chisel. So I will see everybody later at the next episode, and